Welcome to the Rare Moments in History YouTube channel. There's something deeply moving about photographs from the past. They have the unique ability to freeze time, capturing moments that reveal the struggles, triumphs, and ordinary lives of people who lived in different eras. In this video, we're diving into 38 shocking photos that will send chills down your spine. From moments of heart-wrenching sorrow to images that offer glimpses into the incredible human spirit, each of these photos tells a powerful story. So whether it's a symbol of war, resilience, or simple acts of kindness, you'll witness how history has been preserved in the most astonishing and unforgettable ways. Make sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more historical moments as we journey through the past. The iconic photograph Migrant Mother by Dorothea Lange, taken in 1936, captures the haunting expression of Florence Owens Thompson and her children. This image, a symbol of resilience during the Great Depression, poignantly embodies the suffering and hope of countless families during this time of economic collapse. Despite debates over its historical accuracy, the picture's emotional power remains undeniable, reflecting both the desperation and the strength of the human spirit in the face of adversity. In a simple yet striking image from the 1960s, flower power emerges as a timeless symbol of peace. A young woman, holding a flower, stands before armed soldiers during a protest against the Vietnam War. This quiet act of non-violent defiance became a powerful representation of the counterculture movement, one that rejected violence and embraced peace and love. It's a stark reminder of the power of peaceful protest during one of the most tumultuous times in modern history. Sally Mann's Candy Cigarette, captured in 1989, challenges our perceptions of childhood innocence. The photo shows a young girl holding a candy cigarette, a playful yet controversial image that critiques the ways in which childhood is shaped by societal influences, both innocent and harmful. With a mix of irony and innocence, Mann's work forces us to reconsider the line between childhood fantasy and the realities of growing up. Robert Doisneau's The Kiss at City Hall, taken in 1950, captures a spontaneous yet carefully staged moment of romance in Paris. The image of a couple sharing an exuberant kiss on the steps of the Hôtel de Ville resonates with emotion, evoking the joy and passion of post-war Europe. Though staged, it has become an enduring symbol of love, capturing a timeless emotion against the backdrop of the city's historic architecture. In 1955, Robert Frank's trolley, New Orleans, captured a poignant moment of racial injustice. The photograph shows the stark division of a segregated trolley, where a white woman sits in the foreground and the black passengers are in the back. This image, part of Frank's The Americans collection, is both a raw portrayal of the racial tensions in America and a quiet but powerful social commentary on segregation during the 1950s. Henri Cartier-Bresson's photograph, taken in Simiane-la-Rotonde in 1969, radiates joy and tranquility. The image shows a group of people in a carefree, harmonious moment, laughing and enjoying each other's company. Cartier-Bresson, known for capturing the decisive moment, beautifully encapsulates the essence of human connection and the simple joy of being in the moment. In the tragic and haunting photograph of the Warsaw Ghetto from 1943, a Jewish boy, his arms raised in surrender, is surrounded by Nazi soldiers, including SS Rottenführer Josef Blöcher. This image encapsulates the terror and helplessness of the Warsaw Ghetto uprising, offering a chilling glimpse into the horror faced by Jews during the Holocaust. The child's posture, captured for posterity, echoes the brutality of an oppressive regime and the resilience of those who endured it. The Dying Soldier, taken in 1962, shows Father Luis Manuel Padilla administering last rites to a mortally wounded soldier. Amid the chaos of war, the photograph captures an intimate, poignant moment of faith, compassion, and the unyielding connection between a soldier and his beliefs as he faces the end. The contrast of war's violence and the quietude of prayer gives this image an overwhelming sense of grief and humanity. During the London Blitz of 1941, nurses were often forced to take shelter in bomb trenches between hospital shifts. This photograph showcases their bravery, standing strong in the face of danger while tending to the wounded. It is a powerful testament to the courage and sacrifice of those who worked tirelessly under fire, embodying resilience in the most dire of circumstances. With her brother on her back, Korea, 1951, captures a young girl carrying her younger brother across a war-torn landscape. As they pass a stalled M26 tank in Haeju, the photograph symbolizes the resilience of civilians caught in the horrors of war. Despite the hardships of war, the girl's determination and love for her brother shine through, making this image one of defiance and hope amidst unimaginable suffering. The Auschwitz album contains many haunting images, and the photograph of the selection on the ramp at Auschwitz-Birkenau, 1944, is one of the most chilling. Nazi officers decide the fates of Jewish prisoners upon their arrival at the concentration camp, condemning many to death in the gas chambers. This photograph serves as a stark reminder of the Holocaust's brutality, capturing the cruel, arbitrary nature of human suffering. In 1989, Ivan Kurtov photographed Anatoly Golimbievsky, a World War II veteran without legs, receiving a respectful salute from 4 young sailors. This powerful image symbolizes the honor and respect extended from one generation to another, illustrating the enduring legacy of sacrifice and courage even after the horrors of war. The connection between the older generation and the young sailors is a moving tribute to the resilience of the human spirit. Vintage photos of Mutt and Jeff, the iconic comic strip duo, showcase their early cultural impact and enduring humor. These images offer a nostalgic glimpse into the 1920s, where the comic characters first became a hit. With their distinctive personalities and humorous antics, Mutt and Jeff represent an important part of American pop culture, providing a sense of comic relief during tough times. One of the most haunting images of the 9/11 attacks is The Falling Man, 2001. The photograph captures a man falling from the World Trade Center, frozen in time in a moment of desperation and tragedy. This image encapsulates the terror and chaos of that day, as well as the profound loss that would change the world forever. It stands as a stark reminder of the human cost of such catastrophic events. The 1900 Great Galveston Storm was the deadliest natural disaster in US history, claiming over 6,000 lives. This photograph of the devastation along the Texas coastline paints a grim picture of the destruction wrought by the hurricane, with shattered buildings and drowned communities. The storm serves as a reminder of nature's immense power and the resilience required to rebuild from such catastrophe. Beichuan, the disaster. Frozen in Time captures the aftermath of the 2008 Sichuan earthquake. The town of Beichuan, devastated by the earthquake, was left frozen in time, a poignant symbol of destruction and resilience. In this haunting image, buildings lie in ruin, while the survivors' strength in rebuilding is quietly implied, telling the story of a community that will never forget the tragedy but continues to rise from its ashes. A group of kids caring for a dog. England, 1936, shows a group of children caring for a dog whose owner has passed away. In a heartwarming display of compassion, these children take on the responsibility of looking after the animal. This photograph captures a tender moment of kindness, illustrating how even in times of hardship, the simple acts of love and care for others continue to shine through. In this Debut-era photograph, a young Austrian boy receives a new pair of shoes during the hardships of war. The image symbolizes the small acts of kindness and generosity that have persisted even in the darkest days of the war. Amid the chaos and deprivation of wartime Europe, moments of human compassion provided a glimmer of hope for those affected. In 1951, Shigeki Tanaka, a Hiroshima survivor, crossed the finish line as the winner of the Boston Marathon. At just 19 years old, Tanaka's victory was a profound moment of resilience and triumph. The crowd's respectful silence as he crossed the line reflected the global recognition of his survival, not just of the race, but of one of history's most devastating events, the atomic bombing of Hiroshima. His story stands as a testament to the strength of the human spirit in overcoming unimaginable odds. A photograph from 1900 shows US cavalry soldiers standing in front of the majestic grizzly giant tree in California. The ancient sequoia, towering over the men, offers a stark contrast between the enduring power of nature and the fleeting presence of humans. This image preserves a piece of both natural and military history, as the soldiers posed before one of the oldest living landmarks in the world. In 1956, a German soldier returns home after years of Soviet captivity. Captured in a poignant moment, he reunites with his son, who is now a young boy. The photograph radiates both joy and sorrow, highlighting the emotional toll of war on families. The soldier's embrace of his son speaks volumes about resilience, loss, and the long-awaited relief of returning to loved ones after enduring unimaginable hardship. In an amusing and whimsical moment, a llama strolls through Times Square in 1957. Captured amidst the bustling chaos of New York City, the image juxtaposes the serene, exotic animal against the vibrant, urban backdrop. This playful photograph adds a touch of humor to the rich tapestry of life in Manhattan, showcasing the city's endless capacity for the unexpected. Taken in 1953, this image of a young child sitting alone at a coronation party in Chelsea, England, captures the early practice of social distancing due to health concerns. The boy, isolated because he has measles, is a solemn reminder of the public health challenges long before modern pandemics. The photograph is a striking glimpse into the past and the timeless necessity of protecting others during outbreaks. A colossal snowman stands proudly in Zarekny, USSR, during the late 1960s. This towering figure, a playful winter creation, reflects the communal spirit and creativity of the Soviet people. The scale and detail of the snowman, set against the stark Soviet-era landscape, add a nostalgic charm to this moment of seasonal joy, showing how even small pleasures could bring people together during challenging times. In the 1930s, Finnish cavalry soldiers undergo rigorous training in preparation for war. This striking photograph showcases the disciplined horsemanship and military preparation that defined pre-coup Finland. Against the backdrop of a cold, rugged landscape, the image is a testament to the resilience and determination of soldiers dedicated to defending their homeland. Amidst the turmoil of the Vietnam War, a photograph from 1970 captures Viet Cong medics treating a wounded Cambodian soldier. The image highlights the harsh realities of war, where even moments of care and compassion take place in makeshift conditions. The medic's determination and focus underscore the human element of war, reminding us that acts of healing persist even in the most brutal of conflicts. In Ontario, 1974, a police officer stands guard at a pharmacy as floodwaters rise around him. The photograph, taken during a natural disaster, exemplifies the resilience and duty of law enforcement in the face of crisis. Despite the chaos, the officer's calm presence reflects the steadfast commitment to maintaining order and ensuring safety for the community during challenging times. A daring worker is captured standing on the first cables of the Golden Gate Bridge during its construction in 1935. High above the San Francisco Bay, with the city in the background, this photograph highlights the extraordinary risks taken to create one of the world's most iconic landmarks. The image is a tribute to the workers whose bravery and skill brought this engineering marvel to life. On August 9, 1945, the US dropped the second atomic bomb on Nagasaki, Japan. This devastating photograph captures the catastrophic aftermath, showing the city reduced to ruins. The destruction wrought by the bomb hastened the end of World War II, but left an indelible mark on history. It is a chilling reminder of the power of nuclear weapons and their profound human and environmental consequences. During World War II, two African-American soldiers pose with artillery shells inscribed with the message, "Easter eggs for Hitler." The photograph combines a touch of humor with the grim realities of war. Their camaraderie and defiant spirit shine through, reflecting the resilience and determination of soldiers fighting for a better world amidst the horrors of global conflict. During the London Blitz in 1940, a milkman is photographed continuing his daily rounds amidst the rubble of bombed-out buildings. The image, a perfect representation of the wartime slogan, "Keep calm and carry on," captures the steadfast resolve of the British people. This small act of normalcy amidst devastation is a testament to the human ability to endure and adapt in the most trying of circumstances. The last known photograph of Michael C. Rockefeller, taken in 1961, shows the young man smiling before his ill-fated journey to New Guinea. As the son of former Vice President Nelson Rockefeller, Michael disappeared while studying indigenous cultures. This haunting image serves as a reminder of the mysteries of exploration and the risks taken in the pursuit of understanding distant worlds. In 1908, an Ojibwe Native American is photographed spearfishing in Minnesota. The image captures a traditional practice central to the Ojibwe way of life, preserving a moment of cultural heritage. Set against the tranquil waters of Minnesota, this striking photo reminds us of the deep connection between indigenous peoples and the natural world. A self-portrait from Japan in 1920 shows a photographer reflected in a mirror, offering a rare glimpse into the artistry of early photography. The careful composition and attention to detail reveal the creativity and technical skill required during this era, turning what could have been a simple snapshot into a timeless piece of photographic history. In 1958, a Berenice Abbott photograph shows an engineer meticulously wiring an early IBM computer. This image captures a moment in the dawn of the computer age, reflecting the ingenuity and ambition that propelled humanity into the technological era. The intricate wiring and focus of the engineer symbolize the complexities of innovation and the limitless possibilities of the future. Taken in 1917, a serene photograph of an oasis in Giza offers a rare glimpse of life near the iconic pyramids. The image contrasts the arid desert landscape with the lush vegetation surrounding the water, illustrating how these oases were vital to life and culture in ancient and modern Egypt alike. It's a striking moment of natural beauty amidst one of history's most famous landmarks. In 1903, two towering men from Kashmir pose with American photographer James Ricalton. Known as the two Kashmir giants, their imposing stature and cultural regalia highlight the diversity and uniqueness of Ricalton's travels. The photograph captures both the physical presence of the men and the curiosity and respect for cultural differences during an era of global exploration. An early photograph captures a Native American standing with a wolf, a striking depiction of the close relationship between indigenous peoples and wildlife. The image challenges myths and misconceptions, showing the mutual respect and coexistence that often characterized these relationships. The wolf's calm presence symbolizes the harmony between nature and the native communities who revered it. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey through history. These 38 photographs each tell a story that goes far beyond the frame, offering chilling reminders of humanity's triumphs, tragedies, and unshakable spirit. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like to support the Rare Moments in History channel. Let us know in the comments which photograph resonated with you the most, and share your suggestions for future topics you'd like us to explore. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a moment from our channel. Until next time, remember that history lives in every image, waiting to inspire and remind us of who we are.